Hey, if you are looking to keep your landscape and patios looking great all winter long, then we've got you covered. We have made a list of the plants that are most proven to last all winter long here in Northeast Texas. I'm up here at Covington's nursery with Tami. How are you,
Ryan?
Tami?
Great.
Today, Tami is going to walk us through the top 10 colorful plants for winter.
Okay, let's
You ready
do
to get
it.
started?
Yes.
Okay, Tami, what is up first?
Okay, these are Cyclamen, Ryan, and these are absolute stunners, are they not?
I love Cyclamen.
So do we, and our customers get very excited when they arrive at the nursery every year. They almost don't even look real. But these colors are just out of this world gorgeous, and what's great is customers that have shadier yards, not enough sun for other things that bloom throughout the winter, Cyclamen is their solution.
It's our go-to plant.
Yes.
So the first thing you're probably going to notice about the next plant on our list is that these are not annuals. This is a shrub that you're going to plant in your landscape.
Absolutely. These are evergreen shrubs, Ryan, a southern staple called camellia.
Camellias.
Yes, they're actually the Alabama state flower.
Nice.
They bloom super heavy all winter long in shades of red, pink, and white.
Beautiful. So our list isn't just about plants that bloom. I use these every year in my yard for the color of their leaves.
Yes.
This is cabbage and kale. And Tami, I want to ask you something I've always wondered. Can I eat these?
Ryan, you could, but you'd be sadly disappointed.
I mean, I could eat anything.
Yeah.
But because these are ornamental.
Yes, they're grown for their beauty, not for their taste.
Got it. But they look great in a winter landscape.
Absolutely, or in your winter containers, pairing beautifully with all of your other color, pansies, violas, cyclamen, and such.
Nice. So of all of the plants on our list, this one is perhaps the most exceptional because here we're not talking about the blooms, we're not even talking about the leaves, although the leaves they are spectacular in the fall. Here we are talking about the bark, because what is this, Tami?
It is called coral bark Japanese maple.
Yes.
So these are absolutely gorgeous in folks that are fortunate enough to have a shady landscape. That's where they thrive the most.
And I can say I found some right here that is already starting to turn.
Yes, and they will go from a pale coral to a deep coral to a vivid red in the dead of winter.
It is an electrifying red in your yard when everything else is dead.
Yes.
Next on our list is hellebore, which is also called
the Lenten rose.
And Tami, when can we expect that to start blooming?
During Lent.
Oh,
that's yes, that's how it got its name.
Gotcha.
So they often start blooming right around Ash Wednesday and lasting through that whole season, wrapping up thereabouts around Easter.
And it's a very unique and beautiful flower.
It is a gorgeous perennial. It really is. And usually once those start to bloom, that's when people know that winter is coming to an end and spring's around the corner.
Spring is on the way.
Yes.
Next up, we have something that most of y'all are probably familiar with. It's a Dallas winter staple, the pansies and the violas. Tami, what is the difference between pansies and violas?
Well, they're actually related, Ryan. So pansies have a much larger face and the violas have smaller little blooms, but they're very resilient and plentiful.
And that's the main difference is big bloom, small bloom.
Yes, but they are both very reliable, the best source of color for your sunshiny yards all winter long.
Because they'll most likely survive a frost.
They will. They will.
So sometimes you don't want your yard to be all color, that's pandemonium, and that's where these Dusty Miller come in. They are great to allow the colorful plants to kind of pop.
Contrast and color.
And these are also gonna last me all winter?
Yes, they will. And look at the texture it offers as well.
It's a great texture, that's why I use it a lot in pots and like my plantings on the patio.
Exactly, it just kind of enhances any color you put with it too.
I agree. One of the ways to make sure you have that classic winter color in your yard is to plant a few of these guys in your landscape. What are we talking about, Tami?
These are all hollies, Ryan.
Hollies.
Evergreen shrubs that range in variety and sizes, but the one thing they all have in common are those gorgeous red berries all winter long.
Those classic red berries, fantastic.
Yes.
Tami, you're over here with two more of our winter favorites.
Yes.
And I have the same question that I had before. No, but I think that there's a different answer this time. Can we eat these?
Actually, you can, Ryan.
This is the Swiss chard.
Yes, the Swiss chard and the mustard are both edible vegetables.
And beautiful, though, just
gorgeous.
on their own regard.
Look at the color and the texture that they provide your winter landscape or containers.
Fantastic. So Tami, I will sometimes hear people tell me that they just take the winter off from gardening. And yeah, I get it, it's very tempting. But the irony is that all the holidays are in the winter, the time when most of us do more entertaining than any other time of the year. People see our homes that haven't seen our homes in forever.
Right.
And we want it to look really great and showy. And that's why I love these last ones that we're going to talk about.
Which are dianthus.
Dianthus.
Yes, they're absolutely beautiful in the landscape. They come in various varieties, as you can see here. The ones we're holding are probably the most popular that people install in their landscapes. And they start blooming most heavily in the fall, winter, and the spring.
So these are literally going to cover all your holiday parties.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. We have a bonus. Even though these are not technically winter bloomers, it is time to plant your bulbs now in the winter.
Yes, it is. And it's a great time while you're already preparing your beds with your winter colors, such as pansies, to go ahead and get your bulbs put in at the same time.
Just plant them underneath.
Absolutely. That way when spring arrives, these will come right up through your winter color.
Glorious. Well, Tami, that wraps us up. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
This is a great list to keep our houses looking spectacular all throughout the winter. And as always, come up to Covington's Nursery and see us, and let's grow together.